What do you think beauty is?
Um, like when you're nice to people, like someone like doing a good deed for somebody else without being asked.
So do you think you could be more beautiful?
No,
No?
no.
Why not?
From the inside or the outside?
Well, you think beauty is just on the inside, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So, tell me what you think.
Yeah, because I can be nicer to people.
Yeah. How about on the outside?
No,
No?
I'm good.
Are you happy with the way you look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that that is common for people to like the way they look?
No,
Why not?
because a lot of people like say like, oh, I'm not pretty, and like they don't think they're pretty because other people are prettier than them. But it's not true, because everyone's different.
Do you want to look beautiful on the outside?
Sometimes I don't care, and then sometimes when I'm like bored, yeah.
What does beauty look like on the outside?
Someone who like is always like well dressed and like they have makeup on and they like have a nice body and like yeah, and like their hair is nice and yeah.
When you say nice dressed, like what? How?
Like
Wearing
the
what?
latest clothes and like the latest shoes and pants and shirts.
So someone that has a lot of fashion
Mhm.
and is caught up on all the new trends
Yeah.
and wears makeup.
Mhm.
Do you think other people think that also?
Yeah. I do.
Do you feel like that's a lie?
Kind of, like, because that shouldn't be what matters. But most people go after that when it comes to like having boyfriend and girlfriends. They usually go after the person who's like well dressed and like pretty with a bunch of makeup and yeah.
Do you know other people, other girls that you go to school with who do full makeup and full hair?
I don't know anyone, but I see a lot of girls.
Right, so you're not friends with them,
Mm-mm.
but there are a lot at your school.
Yeah,
Why do you think they do that?
cause I think they think if they do that, more boys will like them, and they'll get more attention from boys.
So you think they do it just for boys?
Yeah,
How does that make you feel?
kind of like they're not really thinking straight. Like there's more to life than boys.
And that's how you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'll ever care about how you look to boys?
No,
No.
because I don't think that matters.
Beauty? Beauty is. That's a very broad question. I don't know how to answer it. Beauty is something that looks good to the eyes.
To whose eyes?
The person who is defining beauty. As in, it's very subjective.
So what does beauty look like to you?
To me, something that is ugly turned pretty. That's beauty to me.
Why?
I don't know. I find something romantic in the idea.
What is beautiful about you?
I think I don't know. I'm in a love-hate relationship with myself, so I think I got nice lips. I got a kind heart. Now I'm going to all the inside beauty bullshit, but let's go for it. Now let me see. Outside or inside beauty we're talking about?
Both.
I think they're kind of reflective of each other, but I don't know. It's difficult for me to say if I'm beautiful or not because that really depends on the person who's seeing me. Somebody who sees me can think that I'm more beautiful or ugly, and that's completely legitimate in my opinion. I don't meet a standard if that's what you're asking.
The standard of what?
Beauty.
Why not?
Well, especially in LA, I think you have to be, 5'10", white, six-pack abs, uh, bleached teeth, and blonde to be beautiful. Somebody who's beautiful to me is somebody who's transparent and fragile. Like somebody I can see through. I feel is really pretty.
Why?
Because there's no quote-unquote makeup. There's no layer there preventing you from seeing them. Because I feel the layers make you not ugly, just actful, let's say.
And what is your interest in ugliness?
Because I just don't think it exists. I think people either are ugly because they're being self-destructive or being self-deprecating or being protective of themselves, and that's what makes them ugly. However, I feel having a standard for beauty is something really important. Because by having that standard, you're promoting a lot of violence in people.
How so?
When you make them feel invisible, when you make them feel they're not worthy of anything, when you make them feel they're just not worth it because they don't have a certain physical DNA implanted in them.
A female
Yeah.
wearing makeup to attract men. Is that a lie?
No. It's not a lie. It could be an act, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Lots of people wear makeup because they think it's some sort of an art or presenting yourself, like clothes or makeup. People use it because they have to. People use it because they want to attract other people. People use it because they find an art in it. And people use it because they feel like bullied into it. So it's like, I think different people had different reasons to wear makeup or not.
How important is beauty?
In our society?
And to you, both.
Well, yeah, I think what I refer to as beauty is different than what society does. I think what I refer to as beauty is necessarily it can be there, cannot be there. It doesn't really change anything. However, what society feels as beauty is very important because you get a better life.
Beauty is what each individual person makes it.
What is it to you?
What is it to me? It's happiness inside.
What does beauty look like?
Well, it's kind of vague. It looks like a person smiling, a person that has energy, a person that's satisfied with their life.
Who do you think is beautiful?
You?
What does beauty look on the outside?
Beauty on the outside is smooth, skin clear, rosy cheeks, clean, no makeup,
Why no makeup?
natural. I like natural.
Why do you wear makeup?
I just said because I think sometimes I feel like if I have that smooth skin, it makes me feel better about myself.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, I wear it for me because it makes me feel.
You don't wear it
Good.
for Dad?
He doesn't even notice. I can get my hair cut. I could do all kinds of stuff and he doesn't even notice. He thinks I'm beautiful regardless.
Or is he just stuck with you?
That too. 30 years is a long time. And no, we do not look alike. He might be stuck with me after 30 years. I'll tell you a story. This happened just the other day. One of my friends at work who's my age was talking about getting a facelift. And I said, oh yeah, my husband said if I wanted a facelift, I could get one. But I don't want one. I said, because I just don't care. I don't want to get a facelift. And she goes, I care. And I said, well, I'm glad that I've been married for 30 years. And she goes, well, even if I had been married 30 years, I would care. She's single. And so she took it as, I mean, the way I said it, she took it as though, well, I have a husband, I've been married 30 years, so I don't need to care about my skin. And I meant it more like my husband doesn't care what I look like. He loves me for what I am. And I don't have to care about what I look like because I don't need to find a husband. And so she said, well, it wouldn't matter if I'd been married 30 years, I'd still care.
But you don't care.
No, I do care, but I'm not going to go under the knife and get a facelift and pay tons of money for a facelift.
So how did that conversation between you and Dad even come up?
I don't know. Maybe he wants me to get one. I don't know. He just said
Did you ever ask him?
No.
He just
He just-
suggested? He just
No,
said?
he just said, I don't know, maybe we were talking about stuff. I may have said something about liposuction or something for my legs. And he said, well, you know, if you ever wanted plastic surgery, you could get it. It wasn't necessarily a facelift. It was about plastic surgery. He said, you know, I want you to feel good about yourself. But I don't.
You think that's the only
necessarily-
reason?
I don't know. Maybe he wants me to be a trophy. I have no idea. I have no idea. I never asked. I'm not getting